London, September 1666. A city of nearly 500,000 people. Crowded, loud, restless. The streets were narrow, so narrow that the upper floors of wooden houses almost touched each other. Timber beams, tar-sealed roofs, open flames for cooking, no modern fire brigade. It was a city built to burn. No one knew it yet, but London was only hours away from disaster. Just after midnight on September 2nd, a small fire began inside a bakery on Pudding Lane. The baker, Thomas Farriner, had likely not extinguished his oven properly before going to sleep. An ember fell. It touched wood. And in a city made almost entirely of timber, that was enough. At first it seemed manageable. Fires were common in London. People assumed it would be contained like the others. They were wrong. A strong eastern wind began to blow. Not a breeze, a driving, relentless wind. Flames climbed walls, then rooftops, then leapt across entire streets. Within hours, the fire was no longer a house fire. It was a moving wall of destruction. Burning debris rained from the sky. People woke up coughing, confused, surrounded by smoke. By sunrise, entire streets were gone. London's Lord Mayor was urged to act quickly, to demolish buildings in the fire's path to create fire breaks, destroy homes to save the city. But he hesitated. Blowing up houses required permission and money. He feared the cost. He feared backlash. That hesitation allowed the flames to grow beyond control. And once it grew, it could not be stopped. By the second day, chaos ruled London. Families grabbed whatever they could carry: chests, silver, blankets, children. The wealthy fled by carriage. The poor ran on foot. The River Thames became crowded with boats filled with refugees and possessions. Warehouses exploded as oil and alcohol caught fire. The sky turned black, then orange, then red. Even stone buildings began to crack under the extreme heat. People believed one place would survive: St. Paul's Cathedral. It was massive. It was stone. It seemed untouchable. But scaffolding surrounded it for renovations. Wooden scaffolding. When the flames reached it, the wood ignited instantly. The cathedral became a furnace. The lead on its roof melted and poured down the streets like liquid metal. The symbol of London collapsed into fire. Hope collapsed with it. For 4 days and 4 nights, the fire raged. Over 13,000 houses destroyed, 87 churches reduced to rubble, entire neighborhoods erased. Nearly 70,000 people, more than half the city, were left homeless. And still the wind blew. As the destruction grew, so did fear. Rumors spread that the fire was started deliberately. Foreigners were attacked in the streets. A French watchmaker was accused of starting the fire. Under pressure, he confessed. He was executed. Later evidence suggested he had nothing to do with it. In times of disaster, people look for someone to blame, even when they're wrong. Finally, on the 4th day, the winds slowed. The fire began to lose strength. Exhausted citizens and soldiers created fire breaks by blowing up buildings. Gradually, the flames died. Smoke replaced fire. Silence replaced screaming. London was no longer burning. It was ashes. The official death toll was shockingly low, but many historians believe it was far higher. The poor and homeless often went unrecorded. The city was devastated, but from that devastation came change. New building laws required houses to be built from brick and stone. Streets were widened. Modern firefighting systems were gradually introduced. Architect Christopher Wren would redesign and rebuild much of the city, including a new St. Paul's Cathedral. London would rise again, stronger, safer, different. The Great Fire of 1666 destroyed a city, but it also reshaped it. It exposed weak leadership, it revealed fear in times of crisis, and it forced an entire society to rebuild from nothing. Sometimes history does not whisper. Sometimes it burns. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this.